Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I made my Simba GIF, as a lot of people asked how I did it. So I'll do a little quick tutorial. Go to my GIFs folder here. That's what I did. Okay. So we'll start with the template that I downloaded here. You'll want to open with Photoshop. Oh no, this is 64-bit Photoshop. Don't want that. You will need 64-bit and 32-bit Photoshop in order to do this. Okay, so what you do is you go to Import, Video Frames to Layers, and you'll notice here it says not available in 64-bit edition. So let me close that. Nope. Okay, so it's my 32-bit edition, as you can see right there. Okay, now let's do import. Start with the template. This one off screen. Hold on, bring it back here. Beginning to end, make frame animation, simplest way to do it. Okay. Alright, now you'll want to be in motion view. Now this is CS5. I don't know if you have anything later or earlier, but go to motion view. That's how you get all your animation frames down here. And then just to test it out, click play. Make sure to load everything. Alright, so now that's done. You'll want to get your movies that you want to add to this. You know that import. Do your first layers. Already split all these up from these two. So yeah, these videos here. This is where I split it up from. I did that with Windows Movie Maker, and I know Petty Officer says not to use that, but I prefer to use it. I don't get why he says don't use it, but I use it. Okay, so we'll use a Simba reaction here. Okay. It'll import to a separate one. I'm going to check this, make sure you have all the frames you want. If you notice here at the beginning, there are 3 extra frames. I don't want those. So I'm going to hold down Shift, select, delete. Yes. Alright, so now this is good. So you go over here, to the right of your animations frame, select all frames, copy frames, go back over to here to your template, and we want this to start. Let's see, where did I start that at? Right where he went. Squint. It was right about his hair went all funky. If not, you know, put it wherever you want. And then paste frames. Paste before selection. That way it'll split up this side and this side. This is how I split the two parts of the GIF. And if you say otherwise, GIF is peanut butter, not an animation. Okay, so that's how you're going to split these two. And click OK. It'll think for a little bit. Bam. Now you have all this. Watch it again if you want. Watch. Bam. Just that. Now to get, let's go ahead and import another one so I can get my frame I need for the background. Alright, that's where I got that from, so let me beginning to end. Make sure that's selected. Okay, we'll think. Now I don't need all these. This is just a lot of extra frames here. So go up here to selection tool, Control A, select it, Control copy, go here, back to your template, main movie, Control V. No, it didn't work. Okay, go back. Sorry. Copy. Drop this way. Okay, there we go. Yay. Now copy the layer, paste it in. You can rename it if you want to. Oh no, added a group. It's back up there. Okay. So now note here, if you did move it up above layer 1, it would show up on top. That's the way animation works. Is your background you want to be at the very bottom of the stack of layers here. So now it's at the bottom. It stays selected and visible through all of it. Now these take up the entire frame, so this background layer will not show up here. But if you go to the end where the dude's starting to run away, it's still going to show up, and you don't want that. So you have to manually delete that, or hide it for every frame. So I'm going to go in here and nope. Sometimes it works where it'll just shut off the whole thing up to that point. A little tedious, but you know, those internet points. Now remember, this is all in 32-bit version. Okay. Okay. Next part, let's go ahead and close these. Don't need them. Wait, I don't think I imported this yet. Do need that. So again, you know, delete frames that we don't need. Hold Shift. Delete. Yes. Select all frames. Copy. We want this to go in the beginning because it's cute. Remember, paste before selection. Okay. Give it a quick run through. Okay. I think that I did cut it a little bit short here, where his look of disapproval here. If so, then you can just go over here, click the frame you want to drag, and move it. You can move them like that any way you want. That's how you edit the animation sequence here. Okay. Should be one last import. To find it. we go, right there, Simba 2. Okay, I think I want all of this. Yes. Select all frames, copy frames, go down here to the end. But before this guy, actually where he starts running we want to delete, because we don't need that in the animation sequence. Undo. Delete a layer instead. If you hit delete, the delete key, you're just going to delete a layer you have selected. Pretty useless. So you have to go over here and click the trash can manually. Okay, paste frames after selection. Okay, so go here, first frame of this animation sequence. Find where this is in our layer stack. Should be up here somewhere. Alright, so you can see here that this is a visible layer. So right here. So what you want to do with this, well I can show you really quick. Okay, so the first animation sequence from the template is down here at the bottom. So if I click that, it doesn't show up. It's below the main frame here, which takes up the entire thing. So what you can do, select this, move it all the way up the stack. I don't know a better way to do this. I'm new at Photoshop. I suck at Photoshop. This is my third animation. Move it back down here. Okay, so make sure you have your frame selected and make this first frame visible. Note he's floating here, so make sure you have select tool, select remove tool. Oh, gotta select that one. Make sure you select your layer first. Move him down a little bit. So he looks like he's right there on the edge of the terrain. Make the next layer visible. Click it. Move him down again. A little bit further down this time, so it looks like he's moving forward. You only have to do this for like the first 3 or 4 frames. And the animation itself is already pretty much taken care of. Thank you, Disney. Alright, so let me deselect that. Okay, so make sure this animates smoothly here. Alright, that looks like it is good. Now you can just go ahead and start making these layers visible. Which layer was that? 60. Well, I did the here. I mean, you could start over here after Simba, but that would be weird. I mean, this way it looks like he's just fending for himself, which was what I wanted. Now, I did download the blur template because it makes for a better animation. believe layer 77 is an exact copy of 76, so yeah, it's an exact copy, so you don't need that. So let's go ahead and delete that layer. And go back to the beginning, click play. Again, this is a little bit different than the GIF I made, but yeah. This is a quick and easy how-to. I made this on my second attempt of animation. I made a GIF for the GIF war, which failed miserably in user sub, but you know, whatever. This one made it. That's all that matters. Then you go here to save for web and devices. Oh no, it's not gonna work. Escape, 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 escape. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. This is 32-bit. It can't handle this much. 32-bit cannot handle this many frames. Make sure to save often, otherwise you'll lose this. So file, where's that? Save as. Save. Maximize compatibility. You want that. Once it finishes saving, the little wheel of death goes away. Close out of this and open up in 64-bit. Now that is my default here. This is 64-bit, 32-bit. So, no, it's not. No, shut up, go away. Close. Here we go, 64-bit. Okay, now the hard work's done. All you have to do is render. Okay, I have made a preset for my GIFs. I recommend doing something like this for yourself. These are the presets that I found work the best, and work the best for resolutions with Imgur, so they don't downscale it and make it look like garbage. And if you notice, mine didn't take that long to load. You know, pretty small sizes. You don't want your height to be above 400. Thank you, Petty Officer, for that. You should go check out his tutorial. He does a pretty good job at explaining beginning stuff. This is kind of, I guess, intermediate. I mean, I can do it, so anyone can do it probably. But yeah, you have your adaptive here, pattern, 256 colors, transparency. You can go to transparency dillers. I don't know if that really does anything. Don't care. Convert to sRGB. Don't care. Don't care. 672, 375. You can change that there if you want. Quality by cubic. If you want a loop, make sure to tell it to loop forever, because I've had several times where it did not loop forever and it was disappointing. And yeah, okay. Now it tells you your size information here. For some reason I think this one is larger than my other one. Nope, nope, it's about the same size. Okay. This, I guess it's your download time. That's a lot of download time. But, you know, who has internet that slow anymore? Give the times, people. And then just save. Jute.gif, sure. Save. Note the quality did go down just a smidge, but not too much. This is an overall good setting for your GIF palettes here. This may take longer on your computer than does mine. I have a pretty beefy computer. Alright, that's it. Now you can go open your GIF, watch it in your internets, upload it to the to the imgur. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we'll open it up, and there you have it. Do a little preview, check the quality. Always check quality before you upload. Don't be that person. And that's the end of my tutorial on how to blend two movies together in a single GIF.